I know. What you doing, buddy? Hey, you want to be part? Come on over. He wants to be in the show. Hello and welcome to Rosberry Crafts, my YouTube channel where I share all my crafty adventures. Today is July 18th, 2024, and this is episode 104. We have a slightly different setup today as we are on the road. We're in the shade, which is good because it is very hot here, but yeah, it's also very bright, and there are many RVs around us with shiny surfaces, so sunglasses is what you're getting today. We'll call this the what am I wearing sunglasses. Cheap Amazon sunglasses too. Welcome to any new viewers. This is my regular weekly episode format, just in a slightly different setting. And thank you very much to my returning viewers for coming back. I really appreciate it. And I hope you've been enjoying my daily videos of our summer adventure trip. My name is Roz, and I live in Lake Country, British Columbia, Canada, and I am currently in Portland, Oregon. I am here with my husband and my two kids who are 14 and 12.
I am 14.
If you hear a voice in the background, my husband is my production assistant, so.
Yes.
Today for you, I have a finished object, works in progress, events, and some books. Let's get started, shall we? What did I finish? So I do have a finished object. However, I do not have the finished object here with me. Last time I recorded, which was a couple weeks ago because we were prepping for our trip and stuff, I didn't get to record last week. I have finished the Hummingbird Musselburgh. So this is a DK weight Musselburgh hat, and I modified it. So I started at the crown and just went till I ran out of yarn, and now it's like a triple fold brim. So it doesn't have the full double layer like a true Musselburgh, but I did use that pattern for the numbers, so I'll give them credit. And I used Yarn Ink DK in their Hummingbird colorway, and this was leftovers from some other things that I had knit for my daughter Taylor, who is 12. So I will put a picture in here of the finished hat. I don't have very great pictures either. We're kind of, you know, this is what you're getting this week is a quick and dirty episode. So if you're new, maybe go back and check out some of my other episodes. They're a little better video area and stuff like that. Let's move on to works in progress. First up, I have been working on my socks. So you can see this orange marker here was the last time that I showed them to you, and I've finished all of the leg, and I'm currently working on the cuffs. I don't mind a bit of a longer cuff on my socks, so I'm just, you know, I decided that I wanted to start the ribbing, and I'll just keep going till I'm almost out of yarn and bind off. This heel pattern, you can see the heels on the back. It's very dark yarn, so it's hard to see, but I did do an OMG heel, which is a pattern by Megan Williams. It's a nice, simple short row heel, and I did 64 stitches around for my plain socks on a 2.25 millimeter needle. This is Patton's Croy sock in the cadet colors, and I am calling these my blue cadet socks. You can see where I stopped the gradient there for the heel, went and did the heel and then continued on, but I don't think it's hugely noticeable, and these will be a great pair of socks for me. I probably will be finished by the next time I record. So, and that is in my little triangle bag, which hangs perfectly in the car, so they have been my on-the-go knitting. And every time I pull those out to work on, my 14-year-old asks why I'm not working on his hat. And I have made some progress on this here as well, but not a lot. I can't remember, this is a different marker. I don't have a regular marker. I should fix that for next time. But I have made some decent progress on the highlighter hat. If it looks like it's blowing out the screen, that's because it is. It is definitely fluorescent colors. I'm using the Musselburgh pattern by Isolde for this one as well. And the yellow that you see here is a Biscot Yarns in the Biz Sock and the Flash colorway. And I'm going to knit a full side in that. And then I'm going to do a stripe of this pink. And this is Emma's yarn in the Shut the Front Door color. And my son picked these out, these colors. So it was his choice to have a bright yellow hat. So the Musselburgh pattern, I'm going to knit, I think 110 or 120 rows. I have it written in my Ravelry page, which will be linked down below. So I knit however many rows down, and then I will do probably a 2-inch stripe of the pink. So he can wear it with just yellow unfolded, he can wear it with the pink stripe unfolded, or he can wear it with the pink stripe folded up, or just yellow folded up. So he's got lots of options on how he wants to wear this hat. And you know, it's coming along. It's great again for travel knitting because it's just around and around and around, but a less conducive to sitting in the car bag because this one has to sit beside me. So once I'm finished these socks, this might be transferred into my other bag, but this is my fun rainbow bag. That is it for works in progress. And I don't think I said this at the beginning, but I do have some stash. So in Portland, which is where we currently are, there are many yarn stores, and we only managed to get to one, but a lot of them carry a lot of the big name brands. So we just happened to go to one that was near something else that we were at, and I picked up a few skeins of yarn. Taylor also picked up some more Cascade 128, which is the superwash bulky yarn, and in 3 different colors: black, white, like a creamy white, and a purple. I'm not sure. She says she wants to make a bag, but she changes her mind every day. So, but it's perfect for the bulky toys that she likes to make, so that's good. And I picked up, first up is the Nightshades, and this is an American Cormo. And what's neat about this, it is a black yarn, and it is also has a hue of a color in it, and I'm not sure how well it's showing up on here, but I will take a picture as well to show you. So this is the purplish color. I don't know. Oh, this is called Talk Radio. But yeah, it is a DK weight, but it feels like a pretty thick DK. Not sure what I'll do with it yet. It is 100 gram skein of DK weight, but I'm very excited for this. Harrisville. Harrisville is who makes these. Next up is the Great Falls, Montana yarn. Oh no, sorry. This is the Farmer's Daughter fiber, which is in Great Falls, Montana, which we have never actually driven through Great Falls. So this is called Rocky Mountain Pearls. This is an 80% superwash Blueface Leicester wool and 20% nylon, and it is a high twist. So I'll probably make a sock maybe with a bit of a cable or a pattern, a texture on it, because it's got that nice high twist to it. So this is Farmer's Daughter fiber. Next up is Feederbrook Farm, and I have heard of them before and I haven't seen them anywhere, so I thought I would get this. I don't know where they're located, but this is also a DK. This is 100% Blueface Leicester wool, and the color is called Isotope. So, and it's also 100 gram skein, so I think this would be a nice hat. I don't know, we'll see. And the last one, again, is not a local yarn, but something that I have been wanting to try for a while. And this is a Brooklyn Tweed. This is their Quarry? I don't know. This is a chunky weight. So there's 182 meters in this. And I just got it's called Sweatshirt, the colorway. It's just like a basic gray, but I think this will be a really, staple piece. I'll probably make a cowl or something out of it. And the neat thing about this is this different kind of, it's a woolen spun yarn. So it's got a bit more air and loftiness in it. So it's very light compared to other bulky weight yarns. So it's awesome. So that is it for stash, and we'll move on to events. I'm still participating in 2 events this summer. The first one is Stash Dash. This is a compete against yourself competition, and my goal is 3K. I have not calculated any of my numbers and I have no idea where I'm at, but it goes till the end of August, which is after we get home from our trip. So I'll just figure out what I've knit on the trip and call it good. But then my goal is 3K, and there's different levels, you know, but it is just kind of a set yourself a goal and do your own thing. And it's a very fun competition. This is hosted by the Knit Girls, who also have a YouTube channel. The second one is the Colors of Fall Knit Along, and I do have a project, but I haven't worked on it in a while because it takes a bit more concentration than I had the brain space for while we were packing up for the trip. And here in Portland, it is, let's see, it's 31 degrees today, and that is very hot for knitting with mohair. So I have not knit on that at all, which is my Whitmore sweater. The Colors of Fall Knit Along is hosted by the Yarniacs, and it is basically knit something that you're going to wear in the fall. It can be socks, a hat, a cowl, a scarf, a sweater, pants, whatever you want to knit. There's kind of a certain color palette, but it's very loosey-goosey, and then you have to style that outfit at the end. They want to, you know, everyone wants to see how you're going to style the thing that you're going to wear and how you're going to wear it in the fall. So that is also going on for this summer. Let's move on to books. I finished 2 books since the last time I recorded. The first one is called I Am Number 4, and this is by Pittacus Lore. This is an audiobook that I listened to with my son. He's read it before, and he really enjoyed the series and thought that I would enjoy the series. And it's definitely a YA book, but it's very interesting, and now my 12-year-old daughter is reading it as well. So we'll just have to convince my husband to read it, and then we'll all read the series. And the other one that I finished, and I can't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I finished listening to A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I listened to this on audiobook as well, and I can't remember how many times I've listened to this series, but it's kind of a nice, it's not a quick book. A nice, easy listen, because I know the book, I can be doing other things, and if I miss a part, it's okay. So I have thoroughly enjoyed that as well. I'm almost finished the book that I'm reading in the Throne of Glass series, which is also by Sarah J. Maas. It's called Kingdom of Ash, which is one of the biggest books in this series, and I need to finish it so soon because it's going back to the library. So it's on my Kobo. I'm reading that one on my Kobo. I haven't been able to find the audiobooks for that one from the library apps that I have, but maybe they are available for purchase. But I like to read a book the first time through, and then in subsequent readings, I'm happy to listen to the audiobook because I've already picked up all the details in the book. That is it for me this week. There's a bunch of cars starting up around me, so I'm going to call that good, and we will see you guys again next time. Bye.